Wan was scrolling through her phone while waiting for her cold millionaire husband. She was hungry as the aroma of food that she prepared was all around the house. It was making her more desperate to eat it now, but as her mother advised her to be a good wife, she was trying to be a good wife. She was controlling herself. Wine is a troublemaker and a naughty crackhead girl. She only listens to her mother. Wine made a fist as she narrowed her eyes. Where is this ice bear, huh? What is taking him so long? I can't wait anymore. I will go and eat it if it doesn't show up in next 15 minutes. She scoffed again and started scolding, laughing at the memes. Then a video came on her FIP which made her scared. It was the trailer of a horror movie. As soon as something horrible looking and strange came out, she threw her phone and shouted. But she wasn't the only one. There was another person who was also shouting, Taeyang, my head. The phone she threw hit Taeyang's head. He was welcome like this in the house. One was standing on the couch. As soon as she saw Taeyang, who was rubbing his head, she ran to him and jumped on him, wrapping her legs around his waist and hugged him tightly. He was confused. Why, Taehyung, ghost, there is a ghost, save me. She said, tightening her grip, almost choking Taehyung. Wine, first let me go, huh? I can't breathe. Wine, huh? Her face was snuggled in his neck. Her face snuggled in his neck as she lifted her head and loosed her grip a little. Taehyung sighed and put his hand on her waist to support her. Taehyung, yeah, I was going to die because of your beast-like hug. I couldn't breathe. Wine, don't worry, I am a good wife. I will not kill you because you are my husband. He took steps towards bedroom while talking with her. His eyes were on the stairs, but he was completely focused on Wine. It was the first time Wine was so close to him, and he also didn't mind. Wine, well, I'm not like this always. It's just that I got scared because of that trailer. Taehyung, what trailer? Why, that horror movie? It just popped out of nowhere and it showed that creepy looking thing. Oh my gosh, it was so ugly and horrible. I was terrified. Taehyung, yeah, I can see you are really scared. He had his cold usual face. Wine, yeah, you don't believe me? I was scared. Do you think I did this to get close to you? Ryan, look, you are boss in the office, okay? When you leave the office, leave your code as attitude there. I will not tolerate it anymore. Taehyung, that's not my problem. Wine sign, listen. I'm done being a good wife, okay? Every time it's me who tries to make this marriage work out. Taehyung, well, you are doing this for your mom. It's not like you wanna be with me or you like me. Wine was guessing him now. She liked him when she saw him for the first time. And now, with time, she was in love with his cold ass husband. Bravo, Wine, bravo. Wine. Taehyung, unbelievable, huh? No, seriously, do you think we are gonna spend our whole life like this, Taehyung? I guess. Wine in mind, God, when will he change? When will he fall for me? Why you made me fall for him first? Now I'm suffering. Seriously, I should have said yes to Antonio. Sign. Taehyung, if you are done wasting my time, you can go and sleep. Wine in mind, no, I will not. First, I am scared, and second, this thing can't work. I want to live like a wife now if I am the one on papers. Wine sat on his lap. Taehyung, what are you doing, Wine? Get off. She is a crackhead and do whatever she likes, but still couldn't stop himself from falling for her. He wanted to approach one and make me her his girlfriend, but always her his nervousness and shyness would never let him get close to her. So he would just see her from a distance. Thinking is kind of an introvert, that's why he always appears cold to everyone. He isn't mean or rude. Fortunately, Tae's parents wanted him to and want to get married, and Wine mom also had no problem. It was a business marriage. Taehyung was happy and agreed, but Wan didn't want to get married to anyone, and she wanted to focus on herself and her dreams. Taehyung heard Wan and her mother conversation. Now her mother convinced her for the sake of business. He didn't want Wan to be sad or forced for anything, so he denied up for the marriage, and because of this, Taehyung dad didn't sign the contract with Wan mom, which was very important for Wine Mom as it would affect the company so much. Taehyung was unaware of this business deal and he got to know when Wine herself came to him and told him to marry her. As Wine wanted to help her mother, so she was ready to sacrifice everything. Also, she found Taehyung interesting and charming, but still, it wasn't a good reason to marry someone. Taehyung agreed to Wine's request, but he wondered what happened that made her come to him. Then he found out the condition of Wine Mom Company. For Lee Corporations, it was really important to work with Kim Industries as it will save them from bankruptcy. He was sad to know the girl he loved is actually marrying him for these reasons. That's why he even not got close to Wine even after marriage because he never wanted to make her uncomfortable or hurt her. He always cared for her but didn't show it. He knew Wine is trying to be good wife because her mother said so, which hurt his heart. He never wanted to change her, but because of her mother, she was changing her crackhead behavior, trying to be responsible. Right now, Taehyung was helping Wan mom so that the company can be progressive. Once he will be able to make Lee Corporation stable, he will leave Ryan for the sake of her. It will hurt her, but this is what he should do and is right. Taehyung, are you okay? Fine. It seems like I am. Taehyung, I'm sorry. Seems like I came between you two, but this is not the time to dwell in the past. If you want, things can be sorted out. Fine. What do you mean? Taehyung went to the wardrobe and took out the divorce papers. Fine. So you want to divorce me? Taehyung, it's good for both of us. Fine. Why keep this marriage when we both are unhappy, huh? You can go to the person you love. I will support you. I will deal with my parents and also your mother. He hugged her for some seconds, then he broke the hug and rushed out of the room because he was controlling himself from breaking down. As he left, wine tears fall. She fell on the floor and cried, seeing the divorce papers. Time skip. Taehyung, I hope it will help. Wine was overwhelmed. She didn't want to cry, but still her tears fall. Taehyung, is it hurting so much? Wine, no, I'm just tired. It will be fine after I sleep. Taehyung, then sleep, huh? Wan looked at his face as she wanted to kiss him all over his angelic face, but she controlled. In some time, Wan was in deep slumber while Taehyung was admiring her. Taehyung, I will cherish our moments for my whole life. They are few, but they are enough to spend my life with. Time skip. Winesco, what is he telling his wife to go with other men because he thinks his wife is in love with other men? Such a saint, huh? Sign. And this Anthony, you wait, huh? I will teach you a good lesson. Time skip. Wine come downstairs and she saw Taehyung, Jin Hyung and Anthony. Anthony was smiling brightly at Wine as she approached all of them. Anthony, Wine, I missed you so much. Taehyung have told me everything, baby. You love me as I do, and now we will get married. Wine, so you want to marry me? Oh, but you remember why I rejected you, Anthony? Anthony, because you are crazy, wanting to make a career. Why, now I'm happy that you know what is important for you. You love me and I'm important, not your so called career. Anthony, you realize that for a girl, getting married to a good man is important. Let's not waste time. I have forgiven you for everything. Taeyang clinched his jaw, but because one loved Anthony, he didn't meddle in between. Wine, oh, but I will only marry you if you are okay with me pursuing my dreams. Can you? Can you go against your so-called values and parents and support me? Anthony, Wine, we are having the same conversation as that day. Anthony, listen, marry me and a good wife. That's what a woman is for. I love you. What do you want more, huh? Wine, yeah, because apparently you and your family can't tolerate me working outside with other men, right? You can't support me in this. I should marry you, be a good wife, and give your parents grandkids, right? What about me, Anthony? Anthony, I will never allow you wine for that. Be reasonable, wine, because of your stubbornness. We have already wasted a lot of time. Wine, I will not compromise on this. That's why I said no to marry you back then, and you broke up with me and left me alone, saying I would regret. Anthony, so didn't you regret it? And look at you now, still a housewife. Did you accomplish what you wanted, huh? One didn't argue more. Let's go, let's live a good life. He tried to hold one hand, but one slapped him hard on his face. Everyone was shocked. Then one came towards Taehyung and slapped him. Jane, I understand why you slapped Anthony, but why him? Why not Jin Hyung? This brother of yours, what he thinks of himself, huh? Am I a thing that he will give it to someone? Why? He didn't ask me what I wanted. The young parents were against Wayne working outside with other men, but thinking convinced them. He took all the pressure from society and never let Wayne be worried or demotivated. He proved by his actions how much he loved her.